Hey everyone, Edward West Summers here. Well, I figured I'd be outside and listen to some music, and then I decided to check the Marvel 2018 solicitations. And I I knew this was gonna happen, and I'm happy. I'm so happy. The Iceman ongoing that was backed by popular demand, according to the solicitations, it's been demoted to just being a 5-issue miniseries. Thank the heavens. So instead of it being an ongoing like it was originally claiming to be, it's only going to go until I think January. So this is October would be issue 2, November would be issue 3. Yeah. So by January, the gay stereotype Iceman by Cena Grace that doesn't act anything like Iceman, or the Iceman he writes doesn't act anything like Iceman. It's over. It's over. Thank heavens. I'm at least now I knew for a fact this was going to be a miniseries because there's no way this would be an ongoing, not with those sales. So I'm thankful. I'm thankful that this, and as far as I know, and hopefully he'll never see this video. As far as I know, not that I read any of the X books, but as far as I know, nothing, thankfully, nothing from the Iceman ongoing has been mentioned in any of the other books. So other than the fact that Iceman or young Iceman turned into adult Iceman or whatever the deal was with that is gay, the stereotype Iceman from that ongoing, basically that book is non-canon. Thank goodness. They could be doing this. I don't know if either version of Iceman, if he's going to be on the new Uncanny book. All I know is that the comic, thankfully, and I knew this was a miniseries because I even read an article or an interview Cena Grace had, and he said that there was a new arc, a new story arc that they were doing, not arcs. So I saw this, I'm like, I have to do a video on this. And like I said, I'm thankful that the comic is dead, because I mean, I've seen some of the issues, or I've seen artwork. The artwork, at least on the first series, was ugly as hell. And I seen some of the writing for him. I'm like, he acts like it just seems almost like a gay stereotype, or at least some level of gay stereotype in the writing. And I mean, and that's what I'm saying, Cena Grace, and that's what I mean, some other people have been saying, and I kind of agree. Cena Grace wasn't writing Bobby Drake, he wasn't writing Iceman, he was writing Cena Grace, he was writing himself as the character. So, but let me check the rest of the solicitations real quick. Oh man, Logan, I heard that sadly it's going to be ending with issue 50, but hopefully they'll... It doesn't even say, that's weird, isn't it? Oh, it says final issue variant. Okay, so it is the last issue. Okay, alrighty. Let's see. That's all the Star Wars stuff. But I'm gonna try, maybe get back into doing other videos on other comics and stuff. I don't know, I just do videos when I feel like it. I don't really, it's not something I constantly do. I've been really pissed with all this crap that keeps happening, and I might even do a video because I've been hearing the rumors of a Ironheart script, and all I'm gonna say is I don't want Marvel to go SJW Phase 4. I mean, I really hope it doesn't end up like that. Or at least the MCU, because I mean, I don't fully care about the MCU, but it's all fans have left, other than certain comics that aren't filled with SJW crap. I will say this, before all of the SJWs attack me, I watched a short film, or a fan film, with Riri Williams. It was an Ironheart short film. I watched that. I will say this, I think the concept of, a teen black girl who is like making, building an Iron Man suit, or an Iron mech, suit, or whatever. I think the concept is interesting, but the writing needs to be done way better, because I have seen and heard a lot of stuff about Riri in the comics, and how she is just too perfect at everything, and she's egotistical, and she's sociopathic. And I heard about how, like, she's like basically her personality is, I must be better than you. I need to be like A-list, whatever. Therefore, I have to defeat you and be better than you. And then if I defeat you, therefore I am better than you in every way. And nobody really likes that type of character. So, but in the fan film I watched, I don't know, she was more likable on that. She wasn't, oh, I have to be better than everyone. I mean, she was just building her Iron Man mecha, and then Tony Stark shows up at the end. And it's like, oh, I could use a protege, and she's all happy about it, and she's not, I don't know, I'll say this to people, and even the channel that made the fan film liked my comment. I said, because I wrote a reply in one of the comment sections saying that, at least, I mean, the people in, that wrote her in the fan film, I mean, they wanted to do what they could to salvage this character, a character who's been hated since she first appeared, and make her likable, and not make her some sociopathic biddy. And to my surprise, I think not even 5 minutes after I posted the comment, this was like late at night, 5 minutes after I posted the comment, the channel that had the fan film liked my comment. So I was like, that's really cool. So regarding Ironheart, I'm going to hope for the best, prepare for the worst. Part of me, I really hope they never adapt this character, but if Feige does adapt this character, then I hope this would be one time he doesn't follow her comics, because she is such a horrible character, such a horrible hero, if you must say. But that's about it. I don't know, because the way everything's going, if Iron Riri really is happening, I mean, I don't know. I can see a real changing in the tides if this does happen. I could see, because I mean, DC had Ant-Man and Aquaman and Shazam trailers released, and they both looked really good. People were excited. I read the comments, and like on the comments on the videos all over, and people are happy. People are supportive about it. They picked the right time to change the name too. To change the universe name. It's no longer DCEU. It's Worlds of DC. So I could see a real changing of the tide. I could see DC movies getting better and Marvel's getting worse after Avengers 4. After Avengers 4, I'm saying. Because I think there's a reason why Marvel didn't have anything to show off this year at Comic-Con. I think it was because I think Feige knows fans don't care about Captain Marvel. They don't care about Carol Danvers. I mean, it's unfortunate. I think the character has. I mean, I think characters have potential, but when they get bogged down with shitty writing, there's no hope for them. There's no hope for them. And regarding Carol Danvers, many people have said she's had an ongoing that keeps getting canceled because of low sales. Nobody is buying her book. And it's not necessarily because of sexist, like, whatever people. It's not because of that. It's because just nobody wants to read, like, if you want to do a character, don't make her a feminazi. Don't make her some feminist that just hates men or make her unlikable. I heard, like, in Civil War 2, in Civil War 2, the comic, they ruined her character. But all I can say is, I mean, I think they just didn't have anything. I mean, I think they had stuff that they were going to show off, but they knew people, weren't gonna like what they had to show off, because I'm pretty sure they had some trailer, had some footage for Captain Marvel. The film has already had enough. I think filming is done on it. They could have showed a clip or something. But you have that, and then there's the whole Miss Marvel thing, and that character's had some stuff, some issues. Some people like her, some people don't. Personally, I think the character is, I mean, I haven't read her ongoing, so don't quote me on this. I think the character is likable, can be a good character. But when you put, from what I've heard, when you put anti-white male whatever bullshit and other problematic writing and crap, nobody's gonna read it. And that's why it's another comic that's just barely getting by, and they're just gonna keep going because they want to push the character. And then you have the Ironheart rumors, and, like, right there, like, that's, Feige already said before he wasn't gonna push some of the newer stuff. So I don't know why he's doing that now. If it's because, like, if the SJWs if they saying, like, oh, that we like, if they're praising him and they're, being all nice to him, they're gonna turn on him. Mainly because I've never seen an SJW treat a white male as an equal. I've never seen SJW, anytime it's bully, harass, abuse, say mean things on Twitter, and that's all it is. And it's just crazy. So with Aquaman and Shazam and Wonder Woman 84, I can see and I'm pretty sure those will be good because I saw the trailers and people are excited about this, and I think they'll do good. I could see a real changing of the tides. All I'm gonna say is, and that's one of the things. That's why I'm thankful. As one of the few times I'm thankful that the Marvel Netflix stuff is separated from the movies, because I don't want Riri showing up on Daredevil, or Jessica Jones, or Luke Cage, or Iron Fist. I don't want her showing up. I don't want her going like, I will be better than you, therefore I must defeat you, and all this other crap. I don't I don't want her showing up. If they write her in the movie like they did in the fan film, where she's likable at least, I might give it a chance. I mean, I might at least rent it off a Redbox. There's no way I'm going to the movie theater paying a lot of money on that, but I'd at least see the movie if they write her likable. And Captain Marvel, that's going to be the real test if they are going. It's going to be based on how they write that, if they're going SJW or not. And given what the actress has had to say about white men on Twitter, I'm not hoping for anything special. How long has this been going? 15 minutes. So, but I'm happy, as I said, I'm happy that the Iceman comic truly is dead. Hopefully it will stay that way. I don't know what people have been saying about Wasp, or this new Wasp. I don't really care. But I'm just glad that there is some success. The art could be a little bit better on that. It looks alright, but I think it could look a little bit better. Like, Iceman should be a little bit more spikier. But whatever. And I also heard about, I already said about with Old Man Logan ending. Thankfully, Charles Soule, who writes Daredevil, and it's a great run. I mean, I don't know if it's the best. This is the only one I've read, but it's been pretty good. He's writing the new series Return of Wolverine. Somewhere up here. He's writing that, so I'm going to have hope that he writes the Wolverine ongoing. If he does, I don't know if I'll pick it up. I'll have to see, because right now money's been tight, and I've been having to drop some comics. I'm gonna keep. I was thinking that Flash would be my, that I might keep going on with Flash, but I'm thinking about dropping it after issue 51 and just getting back into it when Impulse shows up. Because I don't care about Barry Allen, and 3 months without Wally, just in the Flash, without Wally in the Flash comic, just no. There it is, Return of Wolverine. So, I mean, that's one good thing I can say about, and Unstoppable Wasp was a miniseries too. Well, to the people who hated Unstoppable Wasp, there you go, it's a miniseries. But I think that's one of the few good decisions that they're doing right now. They're giving Charles Soule some more work. He's a great writer. I even read the first issue of Hunt for Wolverine, Weapon Lost, and that's been pretty good. So I'm gonna wrap this up. So, but that's what I was saying. Happy day for, who's writing? Christos Gage. Oh, I think he's a good writer. He wrote Buffy season 8, I think, on Superior Octopus. Okay, but that's about it. So, let me know what you think in the comments about all of this. Hopefully things will continue to get better for Marvel comic fans, and I will say this, I'm very sorry to all of the Marvel comic fans who are having to go through this crap and having to deal with SJW trolls on Twitter, or SJW writers who are supposedly working at Marvel, saying that, like, comic book readers are racist and sexist. That's not true. We all know that's not true. I'll even have a video later on tonight talking, and it's actually gonna be polar opposite of what with this is going on. or what has been going on with this. And it's about the whole thing. All I'm going to say is about the Buffy reboot, and I'll talk about how I'm surprised because, like, the polar opposite is happening regarding, like, response with the Buffy reboot. So this is about it. Like I said, let me know any comments, like, comment, subscribe, whatever. This is Edward West Summers, Crimson Witch, signing out. Bye.